Hello and welcome to the Nordic Finance YouTube channel, and today we're going over everything you'll need to know about how to make your own website. So jumping right into it, there's 3 steps before we actually get into properly building the site, and we have creating a Gmail account, creating a Canva account if you don't have your own Photoshop account, and then we'll be using Google Sites to actually create our website and go from there. Now in front of us we have a site that I built for a client using Shopify. Pretty straightforward, obviously built around e-commerce, but jumping into it, we are going to cut ahead to where we have created our own Gmail account. The link for that will be in the description, and you're going to want to have your own Gmail account for the project just so nothing gets lost in your personal email accounts. Then you're going to want to go over to Canva, create your own Canva account. Again, the link for that will be down in the description. And then from there, we're going to jump into Google Sites, and you're going to want to create your own Google account, not just a Gmail account. You want to make sure you create your own Google account linked to Gmail so that when you log in to Google Sites, you're doing it under the same umbrella, so you have access to Documents, Gmail, Drive, any YouTube videos you might want to post. And then if you want to integrate with business, it's great. Google My Business is super easy to use. So once you've set up your Gmail account and your Canva account, come back to the video and we'll go from there. So once you're in Canva, it's going to be pretty straightforward to use. And the reason why Canva is so great is if you go over to create a design and you go to custom size, you can actually choose the exact pixel dimensions that you want to create your design for. And this is really important because various aspects of your website are going to need very specific parts or very specific pixel dimensions to fit in the various parts of your website. So for example, a 40 by 40 pixel icon is pretty standard for the favicon icon that you see in the top left-hand side of every website. And then from here, it actually gives you really great templates to, create maybe a branded header or something for your website. Now, jumping over to Google Sites, once you have a general idea of what you're going for with the theme of your brand or of your website or of your project, and you have some rough ideas down on Canva, you want to go over and actually create the site. So from here, we can just kind of start with a blank site, and we'll just kind of toy around and see what we can come up with in a timely manner. We're going to skip the tour really quick just for time's sake. And this is actually really convenient. I was interested about this. You can embed your own code, which is really convenient and straightforward. But we're going to go over to themes, change it up a little bit, and then we're going to look to insert various layout, collapsible text, placeholder. Let's see here. Let's pull out an image carousel. Actually, we don't need to put in a bunch of images. We'll pull in a table of contents, some collapsible text, and then we're going to pull in a YouTube. A YouTube link. There we go. Now maybe this YouTube link here is going to lead people directly to various aspects of your project that you're working on. Something else that is really interesting is you can add a direct calendar integration here. Now, if you have a website or if you have a business that people need to schedule meetings with you, that'll be really important to add in your calendar there. And then from here, in your docs, this is really great. You can actually add in direct documents that people can download without having to purchase or anything like that. You can also add in slides. So if you have any projects that you've been working on in various aspects, various slides, various other imported media, such as a Prezi or something, you can port that directly into your website as well. So we'll just kind of spiff this up a little bit. You can actually center things. And everything is cell based here, which allows you to do a lot more in-depth, like drag and drop stuff than just, playing with stuff. So watch now and link. You can literally link this to, anywhere you want. So my suggestions on how to move forward with a project once you've started out is you're going to want to insert all of these different backgrounds and different media spots or different media plugins to the things that you've been working on in Canva. From there, adding in various buttons that bring you directly to the parts of the site that have your items to download or your hot links to videos will create a very natural and organic flow. And something else to note is that just for time's sake, I plopped our YouTube video right on the front page here. And although that is really nice, something in web design we talk about a lot is what's called the fold, which is what people see on your web page before they actually scroll down at all. And while you're working on your web page, you want to make sure that stuff like this isn't necessarily cut off. So we can go here, add a placeholder, and that way we just make sure that our website doesn't have various random like tops of thumbnails or stuff sticking out when people land on our site, and it helps keep everything a little more clean and satisfying to the eye. And that way it actually entices people to scroll down a little bit more and go through the site. Now, if you have any questions, or pardon me, if you have any questions on how web design works or what other sites I've been using for web design, please let me know down in the comments down below. Like I said, Google Sites is great because it's free and it's pretty straightforward to use, and it gives you all of these different kind of drag and drop elements that is really great for beginners. Now, if you're a little bit more focused on e-commerce or making money online with your website, I would definitely recommend a solution more along the lines of Shopify. And if you're more interested in doing blogging or just creating a website for general information, I would suggest Weebly as a free alternative. Now, I'll leave the links to all of those down below in the video description. There won't be the normal video description with the standard layout. I'll just have all the links for you guys, just really straightforward for creating your Gmail account, creating your Canva account, creating your Google Slides account, or your Google Sites account, pardon me. And then I'll also include the link to Weebly and to Shopify if those are, alternatives that are going to fit your needs a little better. I'll make sure to include those as well. And like I said, please drop any questions you have about how to actually build the site in the comments down below. Google's made it really straightforward with all of these different elements and pages and themes, and you can actually add other people to the site and let them share directly and edit the site directly with you, which is really great. So if this has been helpful, guys, be sure to share this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully this was helpful, and like I said, if there's any further questions, be sure to drop them down in the comments below.